This is a three-dimensional approach to a C-curve scoliosis in an all-fours position. Okay, so he's got a C-curve, which means that the curve is going to be towards you. So the apex is going to be here, kind of a rib hump here. So first thing you want to do is set up in a position where the rib hump is taken care of. So we've put a block under one hand and a block under one knee. And the distance of that can be anything from 1 centimeter to 10 centimeters. That's up to you. Then in this position, he's going to do a cat-cow position. So he's going to be driving forwards and backwards in the sagittal plane. What that's going to do is open up the facets and tell the spine that it's okay to move in this position whilst we've taken out a little bit of the rotation with the blocks. With breathing, he's going to breathe in here and breathe out here. I recommend my clients do about 5 to 10 of these repetitions. Great. Next thing we're going to do is correct the frontal plane. So it's a C-curve, so we want to be able to take the head down to the left, which starts to change the top part of this curve. Now that might be enough for some people, but if it's not, you're going to take this elbow up and take the elbow down towards the same side hip. That just brings more motion from top down into this curve. Great. Pop down. Next, we can do a correction from the bottom up in the frontal plane. So it's a C-curve, apex towards you. So he's going to lift this knee up, and then he's going to drive across this way. You can see how that gets the spine to really correct in the frontal plane. Now it's important not to lift this hip up too much. It's to keep it parallel to the ground, and that keeps the movement pure in the frontal plane. Great. Lastly, we want to think about correcting the transverse plane. So the rib hump is here. We're going to take the left hand through this gap, driving those ribs down in real bone motion. That means is the bones are really moving down through here, and it's showing the body the way to a straighter spine. It's giving it more mobility through here, so that when you add on your strength work, the spine has the mobility to get into the correct position. So that's a quick all fours C-curve correction for a scoliosis.